Okay, part 2, dealing with tracking. So we're now going to add a little bit of locations and other tracking elements. So QuickBooks does allow us to actually track income and expenses. It's awesome, especially when you have multiple stores. It allows us to go, this location is doing this and this location is doing that. It also will basically help us to show which location is the most profitable and which one may need a tiny little bit of help. Yeah. So how do we do these? Well, we need to set them up first. So here in our drill, we're going to be adding these new items and showing you how to add them. So again, we're going to start with location. So if we have one or more locations, we really would want to track to see how the expenses and income is going. So we're going to go ahead and click on the good old gear icon and go to account and settings. As it loads, we're going to click on the advanced tab. Yay! And you see here right in categories, we're going to click the pin and we're going to make sure that both of these are going to actually be clicked on. We're going to wait on track classes and we're just going to focus on location, because it is, like they say, everything's about location, location, location. It's the only way business runs. If you got the right location, you're going to do great. If you got the wrong, well, we'll see you next year. So we're going to go ahead, and as you can see with the location, we can actually identify it under different items like business, department, division. So again, yeah, you can do departments and divisions, property, or store and territory. We're going to go ahead and label it as store. Okay, we'll hit save, and then we're going to click done. Since we're only focused on location, we'll get to classes later. As mine just happened to load up again, hopefully that didn't mean that an error just happened. We'll find out. Okay, so next thing that we need to do is we're going to go to all lists. So get gear under the list and we're going to click on all lists. Notice that we now have stores. Yes, so no error that happened with that refresh. So we're going to click on stores, and there's none. We have 0 right now, so we're going to go ahead and add them. So we're going to click new, and under name, we're going to call this our Bayshore store. So Bayshore. Okay. So since this is going to be our original location, we're not actually going to click on any of these items, because again, since it's original, it's not a sub-store or have any different information. So we're going to hit save, and there's our Bayshore. Notice now I can run a report once we start adding things to this location. But of course, since we have locations, we need more than one. So we're going to click new again, and we're going to create the Middlefield store. Again, for your beach barkers, these are going to be different names, and that's fine. Okay, would help if I spelled it right. Middlefield. Okay, and we're going to actually click on this store has a different address. There we go. Click, and we're going to end up putting in the address for the store. So 789 West Avenue, and course, in Middlefield, California, and the zip code ends up being 94482. Okay? Always make sure you have all the information in, and then hit save. Okay? So we got at least 2 stores. Again, we have multiple stores, multiple divisions, depending on where we want to go. So that's adding our locations. Yay! So we're going to go ahead and add classes now. So again, we're going to click on that gear, go to account and settings, advanced. Actually, yep, and find our categories. And now we're going to track classes. Okay. Now, classes really are a way just to basically, again, another way to differentiate between our departments. So it's just adding little extra items that we can actually look at. Sometimes people use this as a way to track their in construction different jobs. So for this, we're going to go ahead and make sure that it is 1 to each row in transaction. And again, we're going to have our information in, so we're going to hit save. Save. And then hit done. So again, it is done and complete. And it returned me back to stores. So we want to go ahead and click on all list or go back to all list. Notice that everything is updating again. And we have custom form styles. And in case nothing refreshes, you can click the gear, click all list. And it should actually pop in. Ours still has not. So let's go ahead and go dashboard, completely go out of there. Hit gear, all list. Looks like our classes is not showing. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and go to account and settings. Make sure we turn that on. Load. Advance. No, it did not save. Okay, so apparently they have an actual person on here, which is not saving my classes. So, accounts and settings, events. Oh, this one's just having some fun now. I think this is what the error was. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to sign out because I just want to show you the classes. Close that out. Redo the whole test drive. And this is the fun part of test drive. There is errors. And apparently it's doing a couple of those. So if that does happen, just exit out, relog back in. And whoops, did not want to go there. Okay, let's go account and settings. Again, advance. And because this is test drive, I lose all the information that I have. So now locations are gone. But that's okay, because we're just basically going to add our classes right now. Okay, events. We'll go ahead and put the location back on, just in case that error does happen. So now both of them are back, and we'll hit done. Now this is what was supposed to happen. Now it looks like it reloaded again, so that means if I'm adding anything else, we're probably going to have to do the same thing again. That's fine. So it looks again like classes is not showing. Okay, that's fine and dandy. So basically what's going to end up happening when you, oh no, there it is. Classes is right there. Okay, saw it. Alright, never mind. Because it's supposed to show under stores, but now it went over there. Everybody went, it's right there. It's okay. So for us, we're going to click new. And for our classes, we're going to add in design, fountains, and landscape. Design, and no, these are not subclasses. So real quick. Whoops. I think I went a little bit too fast. There we go. And new. And put in our landscaping. Save. Okay. Okay, so we've added our classes. Now, you did see me pause. I was just adding back in my stores, so you didn't have to actually see that happening again. So we're going to go to the next drill. Last one that we have before it goes back to y'all on doing items. So we're going to add a new product and service category. Now, with this, with large products and service lists, QuickBooks Online allows you to categorize the items you sell. When you use categories for these products and service lists, sales items are grouped together according to the category created. So, this will actually help us drill down even more, create more reports, and we like that. So, right now we're in our all list, and again, if you have to get to it, you can. But this one, we don't have to change our accounts and settings. We are just going to go product categories. And there, for the test drive, there is already a few. For your beach barkers, there's probably not going to be any. And you're going to have to create all the new ones again. So how to create it? We're going to hit new category. And the name is going to be construction. Yay. No, this is not a subcategory. As you can see with fountains and sprinklers, they're subcategories with that little indent. Okay, so construction right there, we're going to click save. And then we're going to basically go back, products and services. So right here, we're under products and services, and we're going to find concrete. And we're going to hit edit. So right here, notice that now it has add class, add category, and for category we're going to put it now into construction. Again, I can add a class. There's the classes right there. I want to get more detailed. Okay, so we have our construction. That's good. Okay, So we're going to hit save and close. Save and close. And now you're going to see it right under the construction little list. Design, fountain, so forth and so on, under their certain items. And it looks like they also wanted installation to actually go here too. They did not mention that. But we can do that in our picture if we wanted to. So let's go find our installation. There we go. And we're going to change it also to construction. Save and close. Now we have them both there. Okay. So that actually concludes how to, in QuickBooks Online, create location and then trying to have that dealt with an error if it does happen. Again, log out, log back in. If it doesn't save, you can just go ahead and recreate it if you need to. But we've added our classes, and now we've done a new product or service basically category. So that actually concludes this part. Next is a little bit of things for you to do in creating your own. And next, looks like we're going for our next drill. Is actually pretty far. Looks like it's quantity of hand of products, but we're probably going to go ahead and do a little bit of items before that, like adding a credit card to our list, and probably look at sales tax. Okay. Alright, so I'll see you for part 3, where we dive into a little bit more of the products and go ahead and check out a couple of extra tabs. Okay? If you have any questions, you know how to reach me.